Let's go full screen, shall we? What's going on, guys? Welcome to a Sunday night Pop Blender Unfiltered. Um, boy, oh boy, oh. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Hopefully, this is a way to cap it off by checking out what's coming up. Now, obviously, this is something that me and Matthew could do, but I usually think that we would not spend the whole stream looking at movie trailers, but tonight we're going to check out some movie trailers because I am freaking beat. Busy season at work, getting my ass handed to me. So I figured, hey, let's take a look at what's coming up in the movies and television world. If there's any requests that you guys want to look up, just let me know. And we'll look that up too. But I figure we could kind of go through this journey together and see what's coming up for the rest of the year. And of course, since I'm not monetized, I'm not too particularly worried about getting copyrighted for this stream. So we should be able to check out whatever we want. But like I said, if you guys want to see anything, just let me know, and we'll take a look. I've got a couple videos pulled up on YouTube that are pretty good, man. Just big compilation videos. And it's just one trailer after another. So we can kind of bounce around, kind of look for different stuff and see what you guys want to watch, man. Let's see. Yeah, what's coming up? Yeah, we lost another one. I'm not as familiar with the young lady that passed away today. I did see actually the other day, or earlier today, rather, my bad. Earlier today on my phone, I happened to be scrolling through the news and just happened to see that we lost an actress. Let's see if I can pull it up because Matthew shared it with me, as he so often does. Yeah, Carrie Ann Fleming from iZombie and Supernatural. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's check out Carrie Ann Fleming, shall we? Some of you guys might know Miss Carrie Ann. I was not a big Supernatural viewer. Wasn't kind of my thing, but this is her. If you guys remember her, 51, that's the scary part, right? The scary part is when people die at like 51, 53. You get to 86 or whatever, like Chuck Norris, man. You've lived a full ass life, right? You've lived lived a really good life. But Carrie Ann Fleming, iZombie, not really familiar with that. I know that's a popular little show here recently, but Supernatural, Jim Beaver, what a name, Jim Beaver. Her co-star on Supernatural confirmed she died of breast cancer complications to Variety. She was in Happy Gilmore. She was in Jennifer, disfigured woman with cannibalistic tendencies, in her titular episode, Jennifer, from the Masters of Horror show. She was in Supernatural as Karen Singer. And let's see. Oh, that's right. She was in the unauthorized Full House story, where they do those like really shitty behind the scenes things. And she played Candace Cameron's mom, I guess, in that show. But anyway, so yeah, we've lost another one, friends. She's a looker. It's too bad. Cancer sucks. We all know it. I hate it more than you do. No, I just crash. Chuck isn't dead. He just went home. Yeah, and I haven't seen the meme, but my cousin told me there's a meme going around where he's at a big door and the Grim Reaper's got the door cracked open and Chuck is there ready to get it on. That sounds like a pretty good meme. War Chest is here. Stanley is here with a hell of a yes, Stanley, I don't know if I'm going to be able to type that out on my phone whenever I'm in the chats. On a computer, it's one thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to type that out for you. So I just have to type your name out. Yeah, War Chest, I am done with Grogu. I think this movie's going to not do well, and I think it may very well be the last of Grogu. People predicting that the toys are going to sell again. I don't know, man. I think that whole thing is over. I think it's over and done with, friends. I would be remiss if I didn't introduce Otis McDonald in the band, but we're going to have to cut Otis out very soon because Otis, we're going to be watching trailers, buddy. You ain't going to have shit to do. But ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Otis McDonald and the band. Drop the beat. Oh, yeah. Otis, we'll leave you on during the intro. How about that, buddy? Yes. Love to hear that war chest ringing that fucking bell, baby. Hell yeah. Ring that bitch loud. Frank Dooman, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Let's see here really quickly. And then Stanley says, curious. Let's see. Interested in Dune and Odyssey. TS5 plot. Yeah, the Toy Story, we'll see. I think the actors' voices I think they're getting older. That's just my opinion. And I think you could really tell in this latest trailer. We'll check it out. We'll see. You guys can tell me whether I'm crazy or not. You can tell me whether or not I am not overreacting, but that, because I had someone tell me, I think might have been Daredevil Dave, told me that he thought the voices sounded fine. I thought the voices definitely sounded like the actors were, obviously getting older. And the first Toy Story came out, in 95? Am I wrong about that? I know you guys will know. Matthew will know, I'm sure. So yeah, I mean, they've been around the block, right? And it just sounded just enough off to me on the Toy Story trailer. So we'll see. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, Odyssey, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll take a look. I mean, I know you guys have seen probably several of these trailers, but I figure we just do a nice roundup and just kind of get us a good idea of some of this stuff. Project Hail Mary is out right now, and it is getting great reviews. If you've read the book, I've heard that they do kind of, condense some things. The astrophage part of it, they don't go into a great explanation like they do the book. I think the Rocky and Grace, them trying to figure out language and stuff is somewhat condensed, but it still is like an almost 3-hour movie if I'm not mistaken. But I believe Matthew went to go see. Check 1, check 2. Beautiful. I'll be honest with you, man. This shit happens enough that I'm about done. I'm about done streaming forever, actually. It just happens enough. It's like you invest in the equipment and spend a lot of money. And yet, for some reason, this shit happens way too often. So, yeah. Very particular. Particular enough to just say, F it. Let's see here. Let's go to... one you guys probably will have fun with. Go ahead and fire them up. All right. Otis, get your ass off the stage, bitch. Let's go. All right. And away we go, you crazy kids. Let me know if it's too loud. Scary Movie 6.
Shit. My God, he stabbed her. Not her. My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them.
Okay. This joke has gotten some pushback from the usual suspects. Like we all knew it would. And that's what I find so great about it. Because I know these guys don't give a shit.
Be back.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I had been preparing for this for years. Hello, Mother. You look like shit.
Should we hug?
I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay. Oh.
Hey there. We heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
Stop smiling.
Oh, he's back.
Mom, Santa gave me a severed arm.
Be sure to thank him.
What the? Somebody help! Help!
Bitch, we on break. So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my pork rinds. Bitch.
Okay. Couple things in there. I don't know what you guys think. Couple things in there. There's some decent jokes. And then some of them definitely are. You know how those movies are. We know how they're strung together, right? Is it worth going to the theater to see? Probably not, right? You're probably not going to miss a lot. But I'm glad they're making it at the very least. And I'm glad that they're If it happens again, I'm shutting this shit down. Fuck this. I don't have time for this shit. You guys are awesome. But, yeah, if it happens again, I'm shutting it down. And we'll rethink this YouTube strategy. Okay. Let's see here. Where did we leave off at? Grace. You'd think just showing trailers would be easy to do. Not even really using a lot of VRAM or anything. It's pretty wild. But hey, shit happens. All right, let's see here. Make sure my make sure the audio doesn't play through the speakers. Fucking unbelievable. All right, we'll give it another shot.
Open the glove compartment.
Who's this?
It's chloroform.
Chlor what?
You don't know what chloroform is?
Should I know what chloroform is?
Have you ever seen a movie?
Yeah, I've seen many movies.
And have you ever seen a movie with chloroform in it?
I don't know.
Okay, just listen to me. You're gonna ring the doorbell. Somebody's gonna answer the door. Before they can get out a single word, you take that rag that's soaked in that shit and you cover their nose and their mouth.
Oh, that's chloroform. That's chloroform? You could have just said the wet rag thing. It made it easier.
Fine, great. Do what you call the wet rag thing.
Hey, Mike.
This is confusing.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is your idea.
What's happening?
I'm you, but I'm from the future. They came back in a time machine.
You sound insane.
No, I understand. I want to try to right some wrongs here, but there's a person that could fuck this whole thing up, and that person is me.
I thought you were a clone.
Well, clones aren't real, dummy.
And time machines are super grounded in reality.
Yeah, obviously. The first time that we went through tonight, Mike died.
Oh, fuck.
But that's why I'm back. We get one chance to fix it.
Okay, so who killed me?
Have you ever heard of the Baron? He's a cannibal assassin.
Hello, hello, hello. You look delicious.
I don't want to be eaten, Nick.
No, I agree. It's not an ideal situation.
Hey, Nick! Oh, come on. You killed the DJ?
It was a moment, and then accidentally, it was an accident, but then I shot him.
You accidentally shot
I shot him, and it wasn't on purpose.
What do you guys think? What is this? Mike and Nick, Nick and Alice. Mike and Nick, Nick and Alice. On Hulu, which is actually Disney Plus, which, by the way, just so you guys know, if you subscribe to Hulu, make sure you check your charges, okay? Make sure you check your charges. If you, obviously you're on auto withdrawal, because Disney bought Hulu. They will charge you for the Disney Plus, okay? And also charge you for Hulu. They'll still charge you for Hulu, even though it is now part of Disney Plus. So make sure you check your charges. If you don't keep up with your stuff, make sure you look back and see if you're getting double charged. All right, just to let you guys know, because that has happened to me. So I had to remove and cancel Hulu, even though I'm getting it now on Disney Plus, and I pay for the ad-free version, by the way. Bobby Wool's in the house, Nolan's in the house, Yojo Daddy is in the house as well. Let's see, who else did I miss? Clint Jorgensen is here. Todd C is in the house. It's trailer night, friends. So Bobby says, I like Vince Vaughn. I just don't like Disney or Hulu to have them to stream. And that is where, my friend, you get creative. you get creative. And there's it's called Watch Series. Look it up. Promise. You'll be happy. You can just jump through some hoops, but you'll find it. You'll get it. Uh, but that is one way you can find this stuff if you don't want to pay. And I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you one bit if you don't want to. I do, just from the family thing too, right? Like the family thing of it, I've got family members that watch. So for me, it helps having that, especially for my mom who can watch all the shows that she likes to watch. It's just convenient for her, my son, stuff like that. But anyways, you guys know how it is. You guys all know how it is. The next trailer coming up is going to be Mortal Kombat 2. Let's take a look.
You want to know what makes a hero? It's not destiny. It's not something you're born with. It's searching for greatness.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen for Mortal Kombat.
Then realizing you've had it in you this entire time.
Whoa! I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Don't worry.
You won't.
Yo, send me back. I want to go back.
The rules of the tournament are simple. Our fates would not be settled by the size of our armies. They would be decided by combat.
I'm not some great warrior. I'm not some champion.
This is a war for the fate of your world.
Finish him! Me?
Earth belongs to me.
We do not kneel!
Our only chance is to face this together. Let's go, baby. You, Johnny Cage, are a part of this now. It's showtime. Get over here! Johnny will definitely die.
There we go. So, what do you guys think, man? Mortal Kombat 2. It looks fun. I hope it is kind of goofy. I hope it's not super serious, and it doesn't look like it is going to be super serious. It does look like it's got some of the comedy. Carl Urban being the comic relief, which I'm a-okay with because of his character, which I like a lot. This looks fun. I think this would be fun to see in the theater. I think with the effects and everything, I think it would be a blast to go see. We all love those games, right? Growing up, whether you were good at them or not. I was never a great fighting game player, but I could hold my own with Tekken back in the day, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I usually got my ass whooped on Mortal Kombat. And Bobby, yeah, exactly. Carl Urban is definitely. Liu Kang, always cool. To me, I think that this would be fun to go check out. There's certain movies that are like great matinee movies. There's certain movies that are obviously you want to see at night with a big crowd. I think this would be fun to see with a crowd of people, especially because you're probably going to be drawing in the older fan base too. So yeah, I think that would be definitely a fun one to check out with a crowd. What's going on, Billy Butch? How you doing, Maine? Todd C says it is serious. Earth realm is on the line of being invaded. Well, yeah, I guess serious is in, I hope that at least there's enough comic relief in it, one-liners and stuff, and that kind of seems to what it's going to be like. And if it does well, I assume they'll progress it on and film another one, which, I mean, hey, I'm about it. I think we've finally gotten to the point where they're able to do good film adaptations and television adaptations of video games. It took a long time to get there, and there's been a couple here or there through the last 20 years or whatever, but we're finally getting to the point where, with effects and just, I think, the right casting and the right scripting. I think movie studios used to really just take it for granted that if you put the video game characters on the screen, that people would come see it, and they would forget about the story. They would forget about the acting. And that's a lot of the reason why a lot of those adaptations did not work. And I think now they realize what a goldmine the video game industry is and how much money that it's worth. And you target your audience and you get them to come see these movies. We'll see another one or two here shortly. 3-star, my main concern with Mortal Kombat 2 is it's kind of looks like what they did with Annihilation, stuffed too many characters in just for the sake of showing them. Maybe some of those lesser characters that aren't the fan favorites, but you can still put them in because it is a tournament, right? It is a fighting tournament. So you've got to have those characters. You got to kind of stuff it with some of those characters. War Chess says, I won't be going to see Street Fighter. I think Mortal Kombat 2 is going to be better than Street Fighter, but I do like the cast for Street Fighter. Stanley never got into MK. It's my brother, and I played Street Fighter 2 first and stuck with it. Yeah, look, it's almost like you get these two fan bases warring with each other. Yeah, I actually didn't see that. I didn't see the animated, Bobby. I actually did not. But it wasn't on my radar. It wasn't on my radar at the time. Let's see here. What do we have next? I want to make sure I know. I want to know what I'm looking at. Let's go back. There we go. I don't want a cropped layout. Do this. There we go. All right, let's see what else we're looking at here. If this
power is absolute.
This is going to be the final season of The Boys.
At heights no one's even dreamed of. But I have a bigger destiny.
Oh, praise be.
I hate when they do songs, classic songs. This is going to be Bad Company. The song Bad Company. And I hate when they slow songs down for movie trailers. It's lazy, and you'll hear that here.
And what is it?
All right, let's get to work, yeah?
We think that Homelander is looking for the V1.
It's Vought's first iteration of Compound V. If Homelander got his hands on some, he'd be immortal.
We need to run while we can, however we can.
No. We hit him with the virus while it still works and kill every fucking suit on the planet.
I need you, Father.
Did you fuck me?
What?
Is this some kind of incest thing?
No.
Then what the fuck is this?
We need to prepare America for my ascension.
You one of us now?
Well, if you can't beat him, join him. Then fucking beat him.
This is our last chance. The only thing we have left is hope.
It's beta male shit, bro. War, am I right?
Those who seek to destroy me, the non-believers and backstabbers. I offer oblivion.
You guys are friends?
You talk.
Yeah, you know, they lost me. They lost me after season 2, I think it was. I did not watch season 3, nor 4. I think this is 5, if I'm not mistaken. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. Have you been following up on this? Have you been watching this? Garaf, you hit it right on the head, right? Girls Get It Done. That was when I knew that I was probably bouncing out of the show. That's when I knew I was probably done with it, and it's not even the. You could just see where they were going with it. You could really see where they were going with it. But I watched through season 2. I kind of checked out. I tried to start season 3. I think I watched the first episode or so of season 3, maybe. Tried to watch it. It just didn't seem the same. And I'll be honest with you, as we say hello to JoeFan84. What's going on? And Garaf. I think I bet you the ratings for the show has dropped off considerably. I think people have really fallen off. I think you had a lot of people, especially more of the conservative right, that just got tired of seeing the same old jokes about them and the inference to them. And it is pretty heavy in this show. And then I think last season they tried to go back and even that out a little bit. It still didn't really even out. And so a lot of people dropped out. I 100%. And Yojo Daddy says, hey, I wish it wasn't ending. And I get it. I think a lot of people, some of the changes from the comic are not real happy with it. But also, man, what's her name? Star, the blonde chick, the plastic surgery. It's just so stark, and it's a shame because of how she looked in the beginning. Really not almost girl next door, innocent looking, young, and then she goes and has all this plastic surgery in real life, and it just did not do her any favors. And it's obvious on the show when you look at her, and I'm not saying she looks completely different, but as far as the show, they turned Frenchie gay. All of a sudden, he's all about dudes. They're out of nowhere, just like, hey, we're just going to add this to the story for some weird reason. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of ratings it gets. I may come around eventually and finish it up, just to see what they did with it. Or, if you guys did, tell me what you think. Tell me if you do finish it up. Tell me if they wrapped it up pretty good. I always liked the character of Homelander. I thought that was a fun character to mess around with. The boys themselves, first season I was pretty cool with. Since then, not so much. All right, let's take a look at Minions and Monsters coming up next.
You see those large, heavily armed men? They suspect you have killed their leader, and they want you dead.
Quick?
Okay, action!
Buddy?
We're just actors. That was perfect. You wrote a monster movie?
Si, con pica kaiju. Arr, arr.
What are you going to use for your monster? Aha.
How you like? Miso soup con gomae. Natenobu daifuku.
Non les pica monstra.
Hey, teeny tiny Bobby! Stop manhandling me, you big weirdo!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So you need monsters for your movie. I know the scariest monsters. Don't be scared, though. They're such good guys. Just try not to look too delicious. Huh?
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's now. Grass says this is a must see for me. The Minions movies have been mad, but they got me how retarded they look and act. Joe Fan 84, I like Minions, but that's kind of where I'm at. I like Minions, okay, but and then Nolan says, yeah, this might be a good one. I enjoy the Minions though. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. You either do or you don't, right? Like you either do or you don't. I do feel like the Minions is definitely, in my opinion, more kid oriented than a lot of your animated stuff that comes out. Obviously, there's adult jokes in most of them, but for me, this one I'm just kind of like, okay, what are we doing, right? Like, but these movies make money. They do make money. Now, theater wise, it will make money in the theater, I'm sure. There may be some minion fatigue by now. It sounds goofy to say that, right? Minion fatigue, but I can see that. I can see that. And Billy Butch says, hey, you know what? I'll take a look. Probably going to watch it at home. I think a lot of people will watch it at home now that we're on our, fifth Minions movie or so, or at least Minions oriented, or maybe seventh at this point, if we think about it. Yeah, quite a bit. And then Grass says, yeah, I think they work better as side characters. To me, I agree. An entire film of them and the way they speak and stuff, I think first couple times, okay. You start getting into that 4 territory, 5 territory. I don't know if it works anymore. But like I said, for some people, really on board, right? For some people, really, really on board. And for some, it's not going to do it. Now, the next movie is the new take on the Mummy, and so I am curious to see that. We'll take a look at that. Bobby says it looks okay till you find out the Minions are all about identity politics and identifies Tic Tacs or bananas. There are people out there, Bobby, who probably do identify as a banana. We have not checked out the Motu trailer. Now we did take a look at that, and it is on one of these videos that I've got. We will look at it again. Wanted to make sure that you guys, if you have some requests, I'll be glad to look them up and take a look. If there's something you haven't seen and you want to, then obviously we can take a look. And then Stanley says, why a spinoff? Could they not afford Steve Carell? Yeah, they just have morphed into their own thing, right? Now they're making money on their own. They don't need him anymore. And so I'm starring the request. So I've got you guys requests in here, and we'll take a look. Yeah, Motu, if that's what you're referencing, Nolan, I am curious to see if I'm sure they will release another trailer. I would assume that gives maybe a couple other things. I just don't want them to give away too much. I don't want them to give away too many characters or character looks. You know how it is a lot of times where there's toys associated. All you have to do is look up the toys and you'll find out what these characters are going to look like in the movie. That's really all you have to do. So I'd rather them not show us too much more than we've already gotten, other than maybe a little bit more story context. I'd like just a little more story context for Motu. But let's take a look at the new take on the Mummy, and you guys tell me whether or not you think that this is going to work. If Sweeney was bouncing out as She-Ra, then I would love for her to bounce out. Then we'd be talking about a whole different movie. Yeah, Dune 3. I'd say in IMAX, it's going to get a 3-week run exclusive, which releases the same day as Doomsday. So Doomsday will not be in IMAX at theaters for at least 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll take a look at that here in just a second. Let's see this new Mummy, and you guys tell me what you think.
Can I get 2 slices of pizza?
No. Of course, honey.
No, you never ever finish 2.
Hello? Mr. and Mrs. Cannon. I'm Deputy Chief of the U.S. Embassy. Your daughter Katie has been found. She's alive.
Blumhouse.
It's very important you fully prepare yourselves for what you're about to see. No sudden moves. No loud noises.
Hey, Butterfly. It's Mom and Dad.
Yeah, we are here.
We're here.
She's been missing for 8 years. What was our daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus?
Probably just hiding out.
She just needs our care and lots of love.
How many others were found?
57.
How many of them were still alive?
What happened to Katie? What really happened to her?
Porque solo tú, Señor de los Milagros.
Say something.
Solo tú, Señor de los Milagros.
Say something.
Has transformado imposible en realidad.
Say something.
Ooh, shit.
Don't worry, Grandma.
Oh, hell.
It's fun to be dead.
Ooh.
I just want my daughter back.
Okay, April 17th. Okay. This is not normally my bag. Okay? I'll be the first to tell you guys. This is not normally my thing. Okay, The Mummy. This version. But this looks pretty fucking creepy. I gotta admit. As Graf says, little too freaky. Yeah, right. Yeah, call Brendan Fraser. Nolan, yeah, like I'd bring that into my house. That's the other thing, right? Of course you have to suspend your disbelief. If your child came back after 8 years looking like a fucking mummy like that, you wouldn't keep it at home. I say keep it. You wouldn't keep them at home, right? You'd have them in a some kind of home. If they're not speaking, at the very least, you'd have them in a rehabilitation center. You probably wouldn't just bring them home, and because obviously that doesn't look normal. But of course, it is a movie and it looks goofy. But I got to tell you, I never watch movies like that either. But this one piques my interest. This one does pique my interest. Most of you guys are saying pass, not for me. Different interpretation for sure. Turk says, nah, I'm good. I don't need any of that. And Billy Butts says, how is she? It says, oh damn, how is she one and not inside a testing facility? Exactly, right? That's the things you'd be saying in the movie theater when you're watching it, right? That's the ones people are like, oh hell no, girl, what are you doing? Don't you walk that way. I am curious. It has piqued my curiosity. I'm not going to lie. Let's skip normal. Let's go right to Toy Story 5.
Do you, Forky, to Karen Beverly to be your beloved bride?
Yeah! I now pronounce you husband and knife.
Okay. Am I wrong? I want you to listen to the voice acting. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me the actress does not sound much older playing this toy. Okay. Whatever her name is, the cowgirl. I can't remember.
Beloved bride.
Take a listen.
I now pronounce you husband and knife.
That's obviously Joan Cusack. Sounds much older to me.
Who poisoned the maid of honor?
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Oh, thank you. Hi,
there. I'm Lily Pad. Let's play.
Oh, extinction! Not again!
Bonnie, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, Device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got
it.
it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here.
She sounds so much older. So much older. Yeah, this is real. And speaking of the Mummy, Exorcist Mummy hash up, yeah, I get that, right? I mean, it's creepy. It is Joan Cusack, but she sounds so much older. I mean,
Me and the toys have been working all summer to try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got
it.
it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here. Me and the toys have been working all summer.
Now in Spanish.
Con los gemelos Jordan. Al otro lado del
What?
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Woody! Jesse, hello?
Is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys.
oh, you got to be kidding me. Let's see. Yep. Oh, fuck. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Stop sharing. Let's go to. Uh, four. time.